Hello and welcome to Cottage Roses Papery. Today I am going to be doing a flip through of this adorable Christmas journal that I just finished. And this is for a swap with Arlene from Gingy's Journey. And I am also going to be showing you my latest washi tapes. I can't believe that it's finally here and I just love them so much. And thank you for those of you that have already purchased this set. And this set is of 3 washi tapes. Normally I do a set of 2, but this is a set of 3 washi tapes. And there are 3 different sizes. Look at how pretty. Love, love, love. So what I did was I combined this kind of Christmas word, Christmas theme one. I combined it with these 2 here. These 2, you can use them anytime. These are not Christmas theme, but I combined it with the Christmas one because I really wanted a washi tape that I could use for my Christmas projects. A nice red one. People had been asking me for like a raspberry red type. My last one that I did, I wanted it burgundy. It came out kind of like a brownish, I want to say dry blood. I know it sounds gross, but I really like it. It just came out too dark for what I wanted to really to do, but I actually love the way it came out. So I was kind of forced to go ahead and do another one, but with the brighter red, which I love as well. So we have this brighter red here, and you're gonna see it throughout the page, throughout the journal right here. And this one is so pretty. Thanks to Arlene, who gave me this little what is it, wallpaper with the rose, and I just cropped out the rose. And look at how pretty that is. So pretty. Love that. And in between the red here, it has like a little bit of damask pattern. You could see it. It looks kind of cloudy, but it's the pattern and it's so pretty. If I wouldn't have put the pattern, it would have been probably like a brighter red, but I really love the way the pattern looks. So pretty. And then we have this one here that I used some antique invoices and that same rose bouquet just so it can match with the theme. So we have this pattern here, and then we have this one here, which is an invoice from Spain. And then this one, I think this one is an English invoice. Love that. Okay, and then we have this one. Oh my gosh, I've been wanting this one for so long. So this one is just words that you can cut out, like Christmas star, jingle bells, fa la 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 la, joy, cozy nights, and winter wishes. And of course, you don't have to use the full little phrases. You can just like winter or wishes or cozy or nights or Christmas. So what I recommend that you do with this one is if you want to cut out, you know, whatever word, let's say you want to cut out cozy nights, but you have it this long. So what I do is, let me put this here. So let's say I want to cut out jingle bells actually. Okay, since that's the close one there. I want to cut out jingle bells. So what I'll do is I'll cut out Christmas star. And then I'll have my little, these are just little pieces of like laminates that I used. I was laminating some paper and I saved the edges. And then I'll just put it here. I'll save it for later. And then I'll just cut out my jingle bells. And then I'll use it, you know, wherever. So since I'm not going to use that right now, I'll just put it back here on my little plastic. Okay. And I sent a little plastic in here, but I laminated a little tag for her so she can use it, because I am gifting her a set of the washi tapes for her Christmas. Oh. Okay. So let's get started with the flip through. Okay, friends, so my battery ran out. That never happens. So I don't remember where I left off, but I know I showed you guys the washi tapes. So now let's do the flip through of this adorable journal. So this swap, like I said, was with Arlene, and we were to do a fabric cover journal. And I forgot the size. I think this is a TN size, I think. I don't remember what size it was. But yes, I love it so much. So here it is. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, I just love the way it turned out. Can't wait to show you. And so right here, I made a little ornament for her. Look at how pretty. I made these last year. And I sold like 3. I had made 5, so I had 2 left. So this one I added the little pearls right here, or the little diamonds, and I kind of touched it with a little bit of gold. Now, Arlene, if you're watching this, okay, try not to hold it from here, because this part is heavy. It'll snap. So I've tried it with all kinds of other clay and stuff, and it's the same thing. So this one is paper clay. It's really light, so it's not gonna snap like the other clay, but just be careful. Hold it from the widest part here, okay? Just letting you know. But look at how pretty. Oh, love that. Okay, and of course I had to add some starry silk. I just love how the polka dots look. Kind of to break away a little bit of this pattern here. Love that. Okay, let me put this over here. So here it is, guys. Look at that. So I did some hand beading right here. This adorable little, what do you call it? Snowflake. And then this thread here, or what is this? This is a yarn with sequins. It's on top of this yarn we have the polka dot mesh, and then this fabric I did thrift it. It was like 3 yards of fabric, and I just layered upon layered. So right here we have this first layer. My friend Cindy gave me this. Thank you, Cindy. Here's the bottom. And then I think Esther Luca gave me this one. Thank you, Esther. Another layer. And then these were thrifted at the antique store. And I think Esther gave me this one as well. Okay, and then look at the spine. Look at how pretty that is. So I did use antique lace, and again I call it antique because I got it at the antique store. So pretty. Okay, so now let's do a flip through. This is going to be kind of like a chatty flip through, because I do want to explain some stuff. Okay, so let's get started. Let me make sure I am in frame because it's hard to see. Okay, so as you can see, this snowflake here, I love to add things that just pique interest, you know. So cute. I love that. Okay, we are gonna flip it open. And we said we were gonna do shabby, but I think mine is just a mix. I don't know why my brain just, I don't know, something's wrong with my brain. So I made this little tag, and this is actually inspired by Arlene. because she has a tutorial on how to make these tags. And I just love it. And I used my new embossing folder. Look at how pretty that is. These are so much fun. I don't know if you can see this stitching, but I did some stitching here. I really need to change to black thread, but I really love this mustard color. So pretty. And then this little tag where she can write. I also found one of these at the thrift store. These numbers. I did have to refill the ink. I love that. Okay. So look at this. Oh my god. And this is like a flowing bow. I love to make flowing bows. Shabby bows. They're just so pretty. And I added a little corner here. And then this just kind of tucks under there. And then here we have a little frame that you can tuck something in there. Actually, I'm gonna put this one here. And then we have a little pink tag with the gold. I love how pink and gold looks. And then I added the word joy. And then this heart I got in a swap. Look at how pretty that is. And then right here I added Christmas star. Look at how pretty that looks. Love that. So here is the washi tape on top of a book page. I love the way that looks. Okay. And then I backed this page up with some vintage magazine from Spain. And it says Diciembre, which is December. And then some bloom tape here. And I love this vintage ledger. I just love it. And Arlene can definitely have fun with this here. And this side too. And I made some of this little ruffles that I just love layering. Okay, and then we have a little tag here. And I stitched the... As you can see, I kind of had a little bit of issues with my thread. But, you know, I like the way that looks, because it looks like it's just been worn and used and so shabby. Love that. And then I did emboss this with the little polka dots, okay? And then I just love collaging this here. Cozy nights. Right here, I just love this pocket here. I use some vintage music, and then this is a vintage ledger from the UK. I don't know if it's from the UK or Scotland, but I had a little strip of it. How perfect is that? Some more music sheets. And then this is on top of a vellum. And then this is just a digital page that I had. I was working on a new Christmas collection. But I just didn't finish it. I just had some pages. And look at this, is one of my favorite new embossing folders. The people that bought my newest washi tape last week got a little page of this in brown, I think. Okay, and then this is a pocket here. And then this is just little sheets that she can use throughout. Little tag. Embossed music sheet. A little folder. I love this craft color paper too. She can have so much fun with this. And this is some antique checks from Mexico City. Guys, if you ever want to travel to Mexico City, okay, don't believe anything anybody tells you. I mean, Mexico City is like the safest city you can go to. On Sundays, there's a swap meet. It's called Tianguis La Lagunilla, and it's every Sunday. And it's just antiques. And, it's just such a fun thing to do on Sundays. I always plan my trip so we could be there a full Sunday. So I can just enjoy. That's just like, I love going there. And they have so much stuff from France, from Spain, from, I don't know if you guys have seen my little background that I use a lot. Let me see if I can find it. Where did I put it? Oh, where did I put it? Oh, I don't know where it is. But it's my colorful little placemat. Well, I don't know. But anyways, I got that there. And that's like also like from France. There's just so many things. So many things. Okay, and this one has a little pocket here. Okay. And this page is probably one of my favorites. I just love it so much. And this was inspired by Nazi. Hers is a little different, but look at how cute. So this is the daddy bird. This is the mama bird. So cute. And then this is the baby bird. Look at how cute that is. I do have a video on how I made these, so if you want to watch it, it's probably like the last, I think it's the last video I loaded. And then I love doing this to these pages. I love adding like little scraps of embossed paper. Look at how pretty that looks. It looks like a wall that was just already like coming apart from being around so many years. Okay, and then this is also a sheet from that one Christmas collection that I didn't take out. Maybe next year. Okay, and then I did some collaging here with some piano roll. Again, my latest washi tape right here too. This is how it looks behind pink, on top of pink paper. So pretty. And again, it's so hard because I wanted to collage on all the pages, but I want to leave something for her to collage too. So like all these like nicer pages, I kind of left a little bit blank. Well, blank, so she can have fun collaging. Okay. I love this here. And look at this. I found this at the thrift store not too long ago. And it's, oh, I love it so much. Pink, like typewriter paper. Okay. And then this is probably one of my favorite pages as well. I love this embossing folder that embosses and cuts. Love it so much. Okay, let's take out. And then this is the page. And I put fa la la la. So cute. I love that image. And here is this image here. Love that. So pretty. I don't remember where I got these images from. I got them from Etsy, but it's a first time I bought from this store. I love it so much. So just Google shabby Christmas and it'll come. Look at this one here. Adorbies. This one I embossed it the wrong way, but I love the way it came out. So pretty. So pretty. And then this is just a little sheet that I tucked in. Mother Hubbard. And this here has like a little tuck spot right there. It's a little fragile. I don't know if I want to tuck anything there. Okay, so I don't know where I left off. I think it was here. So that right there. And I love these embossed pages here. I also use my other new washi tape here, which is this one. I love this one so much. This is a French magazine that I have. And then this is a well, I think it's also French embroidery pattern. Okay. And then these dainty laces here. Love them. So this is the center of my signature. I really love how this looks. So pretty, so shabby. I have a little pocket here. And then I just added this little postcard. I love the colors. It has nothing to do with Christmas, but I love the colors. And this one is from France, I believe. And another little pocket here. Of course, you can always seal them if she doesn't want to use them, but you can definitely add another page that flips, and that'll be cute. So here is this page as well that did not make it into my Christmas digitals. And then I added some of the washi tape here. I love that so much. I love this page so much. So pretty. This is also a magazine that I got from Mexico City. It's from the 1800s. Okay, and right here I tipped in a page and I added a little pocket, and here's another one of those tags. And actually this one has a pocket on top here, like a halfway pocket. Some of my ice coupons, vintage ice coupons. Again, another embossed sheet with some dainty lace. And this is a vintage Christmas card. I love the patina on the back. So pretty. And then I just added the little, you know, photo corners, so she can very well just trace a picture the same size as the postcard and then put it there. Okay, here's the other side of that sheet. And then right here I did a little sample holder. It has Velcro. I should have added just a little piece because the circle is so hard, so tight, so I should have just done a little piece, but it is what it is. Look at how pretty that is. Love that. And I just did that on a little page, and I think it has a tux, room for a tuck spot back here. Yeah, for like a little card. And then this page here, this is like a ledger type of paper too. I love it so much. I love the texture of it. And I think she's gonna have a lot of fun playing with this page here, with this whole section here, and this too. Here is another one of those tags, and I added a little bit, a little, what you call it, paper clip that I made. And then I found this in my little stash of doodads. And this envelope too, I just tipped it into the envelope, and it has a little tag in here. And does it have anything else? Okay, here is this that I was trying to tell you. So I laminated this tag here so she can use it as her little washi tape holder. So let me see. I think I'm just gonna do this here. This is an example. There. She could have her little, hold on to her little washi tapes there. So cute. And then this here, I love this as well. This is a children's, well, not a children's. This is a school book, but the writing looks really good. So I think you were supposed to translate this into handwriting or cursive. Okay, and then this is just a little extra tag that I had. I just put it in here so she can have fun with that. This is the washi tape, the same pattern. Love, love, love. Here's another one of these sheets that I put in. This was supposed to be, I was supposed to make some recipe cards for Christmas. I think I had made 12. And I was supposed to do a little kit, but I just never did. Look how pretty. Maybe next year. I would say maybe next year. So I just added them right there. And this also is from the washi tape here. This one here. Okay. I don't remember where I got, if this is French or Spanish. Or English, I don't know. Okay, and then I have this little swinging tag. And this right here is a little tuck spot. And I just love the way this looks. Love the colors. So much to collaging. Again, added a touch of washi. And look at this page. Isn't this just adorable? So right here, I did a little interacting page. So you just go around. It says Cozy Nights. And then you can write something here. And then you just go back there. Winter wishes. So right here I added, also I got this idea from Nazi, where every year you write your little Christmas wish. And in the back you can write it down, or you know, whatever you want to write down. And that goes in here. Or any type of wish or prayer, whatever you want to call it. And then this flips over. I have a little stamp here that I got from Sam. These little things I got from Sam, paper vessels. Thank you, girl. Love them. Little pocket. I think I did a tutorial on how I made this page here. And then here is another layered tag. I added the washi and the other one. And then you can add a tag in here. So pretty, love that. Okay, the other side, and here is that vellum with another pocket. Look at how pretty that is. Ah, love it. And then this here, I was gonna tip it in, but it just ended up being like a jumbo pocket. And I just added like washi tape samples type of thing. And look at how pretty that is. Love that. As soon as I have time, I will make little packs with embossed paper for you to purchase. And then right here, I just added some extra little cutouts I had. Again, I Velcroed the top. It's a little bit of Velcro. Okay. And then here is this page. Look at how pretty that is. I was testing a new like glittery tape. Love that. Winter wishes. Okay, well, actually, let me put it this other way here. Okay, we're gonna flip that. And then, love that. Here are two little tags, Cozy Nights. So pretty. And then this is a little Santa ski or sleigh. It's a Memorex card, and I just used it as a tuck spot. Love that. A jumbo tag with some embossing and some washi tape. Some dainty lace. More of this math paper. This was a book from USC, I believe, from like the 70s. And then I just added my little Christmas tag here. A Christmas wish for you from Cottage Roses Papery. So yes, guys, this is my little shabby Christmas journal for a swap with Arlene. Arlene, I hope you like this journal. I kind of do get lost a little bit when I'm doing these kinds of journals. I think I'm just so used to doing the no-sew journals that just have like a certain theme. I just struggle with these kind of journals. I've always have. I don't know why. But I really love the way it turned out. I think this is one of my favorite pages too. Love that. And I do love this page. Well, I forgot about this one. Love that. So yeah. So yes, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little flip through. And also, don't forget to check out my Etsy store for, oh, who was knocking? And check out my latest washi tape. Thanks for watching. Bye.